Hi everyone, welcome back to Harvest Hill Cottage. I'm Renee and it is a gorgeous fall day here in Virginia. I had to be outside because the temperature is supposed to drop tonight and it's supposed to get drastically colder and nastier here, more seasonable. So I just needed to get outside and take advantage. So I'm bringing you all with me. Today we're going to do some Christmas thrift flips. I've got 4 quick flips for you. We're going to use dry brushing, we're going to use a layering paint effect, and some transfers, kind of a little bit of everything. We're taking thrift store finds and we're upcycling them to use them as Christmas home decor. So let's get started. John found this pair of vintage electric lampposts. They stand about 13, 14 inches tall. We found them back in the summer and just tucked them away. If you're out thrifting, definitely be thinking about the next season or even next year. If you've got places for storage, be thinking down the road. If you see something, snatch it up and then you can, pull it out at the appropriate time. So we thought these would be perfect for Christmas. All we did was clean them up and then I just did a dry brushing technique to brighten them up for the holidays and to bring out the detail on the pieces. And they turned out really stunning. Dry brushing is a great way to bring out the details on a piece, and it's also a quick and easy way to flip a thrifted item. Just load up your brush and then dab it off onto a paper towel, and then the rest, whatever's left on your brush, you just wipe it onto your piece. Here the pieces are staged in our retail space in Fredericksburg, Virginia, and I'm happy to say they sold within just a few hours. Really sweet. We scored a basket full of old vintage wood bobbins and we love to upcycle them into different ways. We decided to take some of them and turn them into Christmas ornaments. So I took some old ornaments that were broken or kind of worn out, and I pulled the hangers off of them, and the wire from the hangers fit perfectly inside the hole on top of the bobbin. So it was just a quick, easy way to add a hanger. And then again, I just did a dry brushing with some white paint. I did brush that white paint on pretty heavily because I wanted the white to really pop against the green Christmas tree. Then once they were dry, I added, with my hot glue gun, I added some holly berries that I had gotten from the Dollar Tree, and then I just wrapped twine around the top and tied a bow. And then I just displayed them on a Christmas tree in my retail space. We thrifted this old vintage brown metal tree stand a couple of years ago and it has not sold. So I decided this year just to add some white paint, again using a dry brush technique, thinking that maybe bringing out some of those details would help the stand to pop a little bit better, grab some attention, and perhaps this season it will sell. I think the white dry brushing actually looks like snow on the tree stand. I think it turned out really great, and I'm going to put it in our retail space and we'll see what happens. Next up, I've got a couple of old wood trays that I thrifted. The first tray, I used a layered effect using different shades of green. I like to paint with Fusion mineral paint. I like that it is durable, it has a built-in top coat, and it's not a chalk paint, it is a true mineral-based paint. It is environmentally friendly, no VOCs, and no real odor. You can paint inside safely, and it's definitely my go-to. I do sell Fusion mineral paint on my website, and I'll post the link below. You can see here I'm blending a dark green and a lighter green. They are the colors Bayberry and Brook, so that I have a light, medium, and dark green to work with. I used my spritzer bottle to blend the shades together and just layered on from dark to light in order to achieve a layered look on the tray. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I love the way a layered paint looks and just adds interest to a piece. Now I decided to add some lovely roses to this green tray, and I am using a newer transfer released earlier this year. It's called Redoute #2 because it's actually kind of a newer version of an older transfer. It's a collection of 8 pages of beautiful roses, various shades of reds and pinks, with some beautiful botanical writing. You can piece them together however you like on your piece. You can create bouquets, you can create vines. It's just really lovely. Every transfer pack from Iron Orchid Designs comes with an applicator stick. And if you've never done it before, you simply peel off the transfer from the backing and place it on your painted piece. And then you just rub the transfer onto your piece using the applicator stick. And I know this isn't necessarily a Christmas transfer, but I sort of can see the Christmas here with the red and the green. I would use it with my Christmas decor. And then because it's not necessarily a Christmas design, this tray could actually be used year round. So I really like that idea. Once your transfer is on, you can use a sanding pad to distress it just a little bit if you want to age the design, which I normally do because I am just a vintage lover and I like for things to look aged and old. So the Iron Orchid design transfers are distressable. It just takes a light touch and you can wipe back some of the newness of the design, make it look like it's been there for a while. Once you get it the way that you like, you do want to add some kind of sealer or top coat just to ensure that the transfer stays put. Iron Orchid Designs also recommends a sealer on top of your paint before you add your transfer. However, if you are using Fusion mineral paint, you can skip that step because Fusion has a built-in top coat in the paint. So just let it cure. I usually let mine sit overnight and then you can put your transfer right on top of the paint. Then over the transfer, I like to use Fusion's top coat. It's called Tough Coat. It comes in a matte finish or a gloss, and it's a non-yellowing polyacrylic type sealer, and it works really well and it dries just hard as nails. So there you go. I think the tray turned out really sweet, and I'm really loving the colors. The final piece, as I said, I had a couple of wood trays. So here is the final little wood tray that I have here, little thrift flip. It was all wood finish, and I went ahead and started to add a creamy white. This is the color Champlain by Fusion, and it's just a really lovely kind of linen white. And I'm just adding another piece from the Redoute transfer. And I think this piece would also work well for every day or Christmas. Okay, you know I gotta share my puppy photos with you. Here's Bentley Boo Bear and my grand puppy Ranger here. This is the latest photo of him. He's so handsome, isn't he? Just want to thank you as always for watching us and supporting our channel. We really appreciate you guys. We hope you'll come back again. See us next time. Thanks and God bless.